Hello everyone, welcome back to this playthrough of Outer Wilds. This is gonna be part number 8, and I have to start off with an apology because the last part, number 7, I had to cut off short because somehow the file got corrupted. So yeah, I have not been able to record that bit of gameplay. I think about 45 minutes to an hour of footage that I will not be able to show here on YouTube. But what I did during that time was I went back to the Quantum Tower and I waited forever to fall into the black hole with the tower, so I was able to reach the upper chamber to read some information there, because when it went through the black hole you could reach the upper chamber. In the end I think I still have to do that again, unfortunately, because I needed an orange scroll and I didn't have one with me. And it was a bit stupid because later I realized that there is an orange scroll always in the Whitehall station, so I could have just picked that up. Anyway, that means that we're gonna have to do that again. And I went shortly to the Ember Twin, I think, before I got supernovaed. I don't remember much about going to the Ember Twin, honestly. But overall I did realize some things about the story. So I think I'll just sum up quickly what I know so far and what I discovered so far, so we can pick it up from there. So basically I'm stuck in a time loop and no one really realizes that except for me. There is a black hole on Brittle Hollow that works like a wormhole. I previously thought, and I mentioned in other videos, that it might change time or dimension, or that if you go through you get into some sort of copy of a different universe. But I think that's a bit far stretched. I don't think that anymore. I think it's just a wormhole actually. So yeah, the more I advance through the time loop, the more of Brittle Hollow falls into the black hole, until eventually, like right before the supernova hits, pretty much all of the pieces of the old Nomai settlement went through the black hole and it's just floating in space there. So yeah, the supernova wipes everything out obviously and warps me to the start of the time loop again. The Nomai is like some super intelligent alien race that landed here, that settled here in this solar system on Brittle Hollow and Ember Twin, because they were in search of a signal they call the Eye of the Universe. And I'm not sure if they created the black hole or if they needed it, but they settled right above the black hole. And the black hole seems to be pretty important to them. Like they built a black hole forge right above it as well. And they created some core for a shuttle, I think, in that black hole forge station. The Nomai built a Whitehall station, but there was some weird time difference going on there. So that might be linked to my time loop. I'm not sure. The Quantum Moon is pretty important, pretty mysterious moon, because all the material from it, including the moon itself, sort of disappears from time to time. There's pieces of it that are landed on different spots, and I think the signal from the universe has something to do with the Quantum Moon as well. Like the Nomai were very interested in the Quantum Moon as well, at least. Somehow they managed to land on the Quantum Moon and retrieve some information, I think, on the Eye. Speaking of the Eye, I think that is pretty much the objective of this whole game, to follow the Nomai trying to reach the eye of the universe. The eye is older than the universe itself and might hold a lot of information about it, I think. So it's super important to the Nomai. I think they wanted to reach it with a shuttle launched from the orbit of Giant's Deep. Yeah, which would be this thing floating there. I think that's the Nomai built that, and they put it in orbit of Giant's Deep so they could reach the eye easier, I think, or at least locate it easier. I'm not sure about that part. What else? The Nomai built some super strong inner chamber on Ember Twins with rock from this planet, from Timber Heart. I think they call it the inner core of Ember Twin. I don't know much else about that chamber yet. Dark Bramble might be important. We saw a seed that landed on this planet. It looks almost like a portal to Dark Bramble. From what I seen, it looked pretty scary. Like there was some big skeleton of the anglerfish, which looked huge and pretty scary. Also about that, now that I think of it, the Nomai found a way to avoid this anglerfish. I guess the anglerfish is huge. I kind of want to see it, but let's save that up for later, huh? What else? Yeah, while I was editing the videos, I also realized that there is a certain music that starts right before the supernova. So that is a little warning, I guess, to finish whatever you're doing fast. I also saw maybe in like the first or the second video that I missed the information on the beacon from the Nomai when they crashed with the vessel. Yeah, that's about it, I think. So there's two things that I quickly want to do. That is, I want to look up that missed information on the beacon, and I want to go back to the tower again and go through the black hole with it, so I can reach the upper chamber with an orange scroll. So that is what we're gonna do. Yeah, and there's a high energy lab at Ember Twin that will give me some more information, I guess, about this time difference. Alright, so this is that chamber. So it was Ash Twin in the end. So the escape pod is here. It's ticked off. It doesn't show new information, but I'm gonna check anyway, just to be sure. The Tower of Quantum Knowledge seems to be completed as well. The old settlement still shows that I need to explore more, and that is the Black Hole Forge. Yeah, I haven't been able to reach that yet. Ah, they wanted to create a new advanced warp core. That is a bit more advanced than a shuttle, which I was thinking. Maybe this is like more linked to the black hole than we think. Yeah, this is what I found out in the last time as well. That was cut out of the video. It's a bit of information on how to proceed when you are on the quantum moon, I think. But we haven't reached the quantum moon yet. Yeah, so this is the floating thing, which is an orbital probe cannon. Not native English, so these words are sometimes a bit difficult to easily remember and comprehend. I still wonder what it is exactly, orbital probe cannon. Like, is it the same as the gravity gun, but then floating in space, so it can fire a shuttle? Because if that's the case, they could have just taken the gravity gun through the black hole, and they would be floating without gravity as well. The vessel's warp core broke when the ship crashed in Dark Bramble. Oh, so the vessel crashed in Dark Bramble, okay. Yeah, so this is strange. So, whenever you warp from the Whitehall station, you go ahead in time a little bit. Ah, yeah, I found this as well. I found another shuttle, but I haven't been to the interloper yet. I think I found the shuttle at Ember Twin, and then I read this information in the shuttle. So the Nomai landed on the interloper not long after its arrival in the solar system. The shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Clary, the Nomai who stayed behind, lost contact with the other two after they descended below the interloper surface. Yeah, I think she stayed in the ship while her buddies went down in the interloper. What else? The shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Two of the Nomai located a fissure in the ice. Yeah, alright. So there's not much we know from that yet. Okay, I'm sorry. There was a lot of information that was needed to catch up, because I haven't played in a few days either, so I had to catch up a little bit. So let's get to Brittle Hollow for 2 reasons only. To get the last information from Escape Pod 1. And to slip into the black hole with the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. It's almost, so much is already, so much of this planet is gone already. We're quite late in the time loop already, I guess. So here is the escape pod. Quickly look at this. Is the tower? No, the tower is still there. That was not what I had in mind, but Jesus, I think we're quite far in the time loop already. Can I go back? I guess not, so let's just head to the tower. Well, there I go again. I'm just trying to stretch it, so I kind of hope to see the tower going in as well. That's all I want, really. Ah, hey, I got saved. That was super smooth. Alright, so I can just wait until I see the tower drop. There's just one thing I wonder, which is if I can speed up. If the there it goes. There we go. It's exactly what I want. Alright, now we now where is the tower? Where did the tower go? I went right after the tower, so where did it go? So this is kind of weird. Anyway, I need a scroll anyway, so let's get the scroll, the orange scroll, and then search for the tower. That might be it. That might be the tower, or not. No. And this is the supernova music. That's crap. So can I quickly... Can I even get out here? I gotta find the tower and read the stuff. Oh, my ship is coming out. That's the gravity gun. And I have no fuel either. So I really don't have much time to read that information on the tower. Because like you saw, and like between the tower goes into the black hole and the supernova, there's not much time. Like I haven't even found it. There it is. All right. Alright, first the beacon. I mean, I guess there's not gonna be much new information, but...
Tetch,
Is everyone unharmed?
Bloom,
No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate.
Tetch,
This is good news at least. Have we heard from escape pod 2 or escape pod 3?
Felix.
No. I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other two escape pods' distress signals, however. If it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them.
Tetch,
My gratitude. If we can...
Bloom,
Tetch, the moon is approaching again.
Tetch,
Everyone brace yourselves swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris.
Bloom,
I believe the moon has passed.
Felix.
This planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly unwelcome on its surface.
Tetch.
We need to find shelter, and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long.
Bloom.
I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms?
Yeah, so this is all... I all discovered this already, of course. By just experiencing it and seeing it. So I should have read that all the way at the start. And I was editing videos and I realized that I read only the first page. Now for the quantum tower, I just don't know if it's worth it to go back again through the warp hole. I'm also curious where this path goes, like before everything went. Because this path, I've only done it once. And I think when I went, there was already so much gone from the planet that the path was gone. And I think from what I remember, it will lead to the observatory from the text. But now that I see this, I kind of hope it goes to the Black Hole Forge station. Yeah, alright, so this is what it was supposed to do. Now, is this even worth it? Because I'm pretty sure this will just lead me to the observatory, or won't it? Is this the Hanging City? Is this the school? Is this back again? Jesus, I'm actually stupid. So yeah, this is the school. Okay. so close. Alright, so I gotta compromise. If the ship's log shows a picture as the quantum tower, then I will have peace that I haven't read the orange scroll information from there. If the picture is still a question mark, I will go on with this piece of shit of an objective. Where's the... Alright. Alright. That's it for the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. You're done. We gotta move on. So the Quantum Moon... I still don't really understand how to reach it, except for that I found the ship that reached it. Then what do we have? The Quantum Grove. That is, yeah, alright. We could just look for signals. Or we could go to the Ash Twin or Ember Twin. Yeah, so I think Ember Twin will give me the most information on where to head next. Maybe it will give me some more information on what the Nomai have been doing. Because if I'm not mistaken, they settled on Ember Twin and Brittle Hollows. Yeah, I remember. I went to the Ash Twin. I landed there and then via some sort of storm I went to Ember Twin. So Ash Twin seemed to be pretty boring. Yeah, so that goes to Ember Twin. But I guess Ash Twin has this inner core then. Yeah, and I tried that out as well. On both poles there's some device that I couldn't figure out to get it working. So let's see what Ember Twin is about. I think I got to there, to that gravity gun from Ember Twin. Last time it was not on video. And then the supernova came, I guess. So what else is here? Ah, another escape pod. Ah, now I understand. So the vessel crashed on, what was it, Dark Bramble? And then they sent out escape pods to different planets. One of them was Timberheart, one of them was Bristol. Oh, that was stupid. No suit. That was super stupid. Yeah, again, so I thought they wanted, so the Nomad did want to land on this solar system, but somehow they made an emergency crash, I think, with the vessel. Let's suit up now. So they crashed with the vessel on Dark Bramble, and then they send out emergency pods to Brittle Hollow, to the Ember Twin, and the other one I'm not sure, maybe Giant's Deep? Wow, what is this? I know, like, this is not the escape pod, but I just want to see what it is anyway. Ah, I saw this through a projection thingy. I was wondering what it was, and when I saw it I knew it was close to the sun. Which indeed it is. Alright. Ah.
Rami,
Note: this door will need to remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running an experiment based on the extraordinary findings from the Whitehall station.
Pi,
Rami and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong. So although it's inconvenient, the lab currently can only be accessed by the path from the Sunda City.
Alright.
Rami,
An update. The High Energy Lab is now being used to design the Ash Twin project. If you are here to help, or even just to observe, be sure to use the Sunda City path to the lab.
This is the lab. Alright.
Rami,
Inviting sand inside would disrupt our setup and could have enormous consequences. We realize this is an intriguing prospect, but the door must remain closed nonetheless.
Ah, that's why they need it closed. High energy lab, alright. So I can reach that from the Sunless City, which I guess is inside here. Ah, 300 meters this way. Well, let's go. Nice to be on a bit of a stable planet for once, with not everything crashing and changing all the time. I mean, you know, relatively speaking, I mean, Jesus. That's what I mean. Totally safe planet. Can't reach that. Looks like crash site caves. I think I should just take the risk, because this is quite far away as well. Oh no, 60 meters. That's crash site caves. I gotta love this planet. Alright. Wait, is this the first?
Annona.
Of note, this passage leads to breathable air. Refill your supply tank there, but do not linger, as the area is exposed to the heat of this alien sun.
Is this another ship? Maybe this is... I think this is another beacon. Yeah, I think this is another escape pod. So I reached it from here in the end. Kind of want to go there first. I'm sure I'm gonna read the information in all wrong order. But, oh well. I'm here now. fuck it.
Begin flight log. Escape pod 2. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Launching escape pod 3. Now launching escape pod 2. Alert. Collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Verdict: inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on planet surface.
Yet I did. I think. I mean, Sunda City sounds like they did.
Melore.
The heat from this star system's sun is more bearable below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show is a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter, Anona, but these passengers are a maze.
Anona.
Even with this danger, they are still our best chance for survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone.
Rus.
And be aware of the scent as you search. It appears to be rising gradually.
Okay. I think this is more the correct order.
Melore.
Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Colias and I will examine the horror that lies at its terminus later, provided we live through this.
What is there?
Rus.
Keep moving, friends. There's nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time.
Okay. Emergency escape hatch. That came out of the ship, I guess. Yeah.
Melore.
We have found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct long-term shelter there.
Anona.
The cavern Melora found is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow?
Colias.
This is the start of the path to the shelter site. I've left directions to guide you there.
Melore.
Of note, we must hurry, as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand, and make sure no one is lost.
It is filling up with sand.
Colias.
The path to the shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely.
It's filling up fast. So here is also, I think... I can go there.
Colias.
To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit. Then turn left, continue to the room filled with rock column formations, and climb upward through the opening above them.
Left, he said, right? It is a maze. This is where I came from. Right, continue, wait, until the waterfall, and then go left. Ooh. That didn't sound good. Alright, so I was thinking we had a nice, peaceful little planet this time, but no, also stuff happening in this time loop at this planet.